Hey guys, welcome into another episode of 410 Sports Talk. I'm James Haskell here with my co-host Glenn Martin. Glenn, we're excited to get into this episode. I'm sure you are as well as myself. We're going to talk about something interesting. The Ravens rookies just got their numbers. And so
Yep.
Talk about it. Glenn, why don't you kick us off here?
Well, as you can see right behind Jimbo Slimbo, the parts that his gains aren't blocking. You can see that Patrick Wean was given the number 48. We know he wore, I believe, 8 in college, but we already got a guy who's pretty good wearing that number right now, and I don't think he's going to be getting that from him. So he decided to go with 48, which was, of course, most recently worn by Patrick Onwasser, or Peanut, as we remember, but he's now gone. Then J.K. Dobbins bringing back Ray Rice's old number with number 27. And what was the other similarity between those two?
We were both picked at 55. Interesting.
And now both wear number 27. So, yeah, very interesting. It's nice to see 27 in the backfield again. It'll be kind of fun to see that number back there again after it went down so horribly before. But we'll move on from that. But yeah, and then so Justin Mehta, the D tackle, is going to wear number 92.
He's got some big shoes to fill. Number 92.
No doubt. Really, yeah, pretty big shoes. I mean, yeah, Halote, I'm sure had some 15s or something like that. But I understand. But let me ask you this: we're gonna get to the receivers now, and maybe it's I'm old school now. Maybe I'm becoming an old man. But since when are all these numbers getting low for receivers? We got 13 for Duvernay, and James Prochet gets number 11. Do you have a problem with it? Does it not matter to you?
I think it's cool, personally. I think that you have a
I'm thinking of 80s. I'm used to 80s.
Right. And I think that's kind of the idea, is that it's a little different. It's fun. You know, it's a new trendy thing. It's like everybody seems to put senior like on the back of their jersey now to let everyone know that they've conceived a child.
That's true.
Whoop-de-doo. But
yeah.
New trend, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'm just so I don't even love Patrick Wean getting 48. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'm old school. I want linebackers in the 50s. Now, I better not see him in 52 or 55.
Right.
I better not see him in that. But I want to see him in the 50s. And to me, receivers, that number starts with an 8. Whatever it ends with after that, that's up to you. And then when you see linemen getting numbers in the 50s, I don't know if that's still allowed, but that really bothered me. We were trying to think of that center we had a few years ago out of Rutgers that were, I think, 53.
Jeremy something, I want to say, right? He was here for, a year from Tampa Bay?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And, yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist, but 13 and 11 for our receivers, and I don't know. What do you think? It doesn't bother you, I guess?
No, it doesn't bother me a ton, but this is what I will say, is that Prochet, when I think of number 11, I think of Brashad Perryman. So, we better not have a
or Kamar Aiken, right?
Oh, well, he had 1,000-yard season.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a 1,000-yard season with the Ravens.
Kamar? Oh, did he? Wow.
No, I don't know if he had a 1,000-yard season, but he was our leading receiver that year.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, he may have. I'd have to look it up, but that would be the quietest 1,000-yard season. And then Malik Harrison gets number 40.
Down on you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fan of a lot of these numbers. I like Dobbins at 27. Washington 96, that's fine. It does bring back, I think you mentioned the Adalis flashbacks, but I'm fine with that. Stone, if you want to wear Rod Woodson's number, I mean, you got to bring it. That's what I –
No, he doesn't even know. He probably says now, oh, yeah, I knew that. No, dude. You had no idea when you picked that number. I think it's funny that 74, Phillips, he said, sorry, James Hurst, mine now.
Yeah, I wonder, did James Hurst ever get a job? I didn't see.
I don't know. I don't know either. I'm sure his best bet is, well, we're pretty deep now. I don't think we need him. But
no.
Suspension anyway.
Yeah, I mean, so did we miss any other ones? I don't want to miss.
Then if you're a traditionalist, you like that number for Bredesen. 67.
Yep.
The trenches type number. He's just ready to bring it.
And Tyree Phillips, 74. Michael Orr wore that number for a few years here.
Yeah.
But that's a typical tackle number that I'm familiar with seeing.
Yeah.
So to me, I mean, the ones that stand out is Patrick Queen going with 48. Let's see, Duvernay and what's his name? Duvernay and Prochet going 13 and 11 is kind of surprising. Then Malik Harrison going 40, a little surprising. I would like to see some 50s. But look, I'm just kind of being nitpicky. I really don't care what number they wear in the long run, but it's just different, and maybe I'm just stubborn to change.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll end up falling in love with Patrick Queen or Malik Harrison and buying one of their jerseys.
Well, if I do buy a jersey, I will be mounting the jersey. I don't normally wear their jerseys with other men's names on my back, but I do mount them in the, as you can see, yeah, that's right. That's Bart Scott. That's right. All you Baltimore loyalists know what your boy Bart Scott. But I do also have Ray Lewis and Ed Reed hanging over there. But yes, big fan of Bart. You know?
Yeah, organized chaos, man.
One of the hardest hitters, if not the hardest hitter in Ravens history.
Yeah, absolutely. He would wake the dead. And
that's right.
You what? Yeah, I don't know. I think it all depends on how it looks at the end of the day. The number to me, like when I was growing up, I wanted it to lay a certain way across my back. Like it was the look of it that mattered to me. Is that weird?
Yeah,
I mean, it has significance, but
what was your number?
Do you want to know my number?
I want to know your number.
Can you guess first? Think about Little League.
7.
No. Think of Little League baseball and the way that the numbers went and why they were those numbers.
Oh, you were number 1?
Of course.
Yeah.
Because it was the smallest jersey.
Because you were the rascal.
Yep, that's right. But I tell you what, dude, I own that number. And so now, like, if I'll wear 1, I'll wear 11. I like 0. Just because
I'll never forget 0 because, let me tell you, Agent 0, Gilbert Arenas, was big when I was younger, and he was hitting dagger after dagger for the Wizards when I was a young man watching in high school. So
my least favorite number of all time, 31. I hate that number.
Not a fan, huh? What about 13? Does it worry you that Duvernay took Friday the 13th? That's supposed to be the unlucky number, no?
No, it doesn't worry me because he own it, make it his own. But something about 31, man, it makes me think of like, and I'm actually a fan of his, but Reggie Miller and Shane Battier. I hated Shane Battier.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't stand Shane Battier.
The wrinkly head. Looked like a sharp.
Taking charges in big moments would make me crazy.
Yeah, I never understood that.
You're too big to take a charge. Go for the block. You're gigantic.
Yeah, and grow some hair so we can't see your sharp head. Like, come on, man. Gosh.
Man, we went down a rabbit hole there.
So yeah, we got 2. You're right. We got 2 number 8s here in Baltimore, from Cal Ripken to obviously Lamar Jackson now. So 48 hopefully works out for him better than it did for Peanut. He had some good times, but we want more out of
expect more.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Not any of the ones that stick out to me. I'll tell you what, Malik Harrison's makes me think of a fullback, and hopefully he will be a run stuffer.
What number did Juszczyk wear? Was that 40?
40. Well, wasn't he like 40? And then when Vontae Leach left, he was 44.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you're right. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't scream linebacker. 40 does not scream linebacker.
Well, hopefully they'll be screaming down those gaps.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not a fan of Humphrey changing his number to 44, and I'm not going to get over that anytime soon. It drove me crazy all last season. Like, I get it. Earl gets the number, or whatever. I think it was Earl. Who got it? Was it Earl? Yeah.
I wouldn't have given it to him. I
mean, I like that he gave respect to the older. I like that he did that. Actually made me get a little more appreciation for Humphrey. But I don't like.
I wouldn't have given it to him, and I would have said, dude, it's about your tenure as a Raven, bro.
Yeah.
You're a tenured Raven. Look, you're the new kid on the block. I'm sorry. That's what I would have done. But
what if Dion was coming to your team?
Ooh, that's different.
A little different? Okay.
Michael Jordan rolled up in my basketball bracket and said he wanted 23. Fine, you can have.
Take the jersey off your back and give it to him.
I tell you what, if LeBron rolls up and wants 23, I'm going to think twice.
Disrespectful, man.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I guess so. I guess we're kind of whatever. The jerseys are jerseys, but I'm a little more annoyed than you. But anyway, that's it for this one, guys. But keep watching and make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and notification bell. And we'll talk soon.
See ya.